truth. You can't handle the truth.
Episode 4, we're back.
Episode Quattro.
The Thursday with your boy, the H-Duble, Park Henry.
And your lady, the Her.
She remembered her name this time.
Hallelujah. We're coming to you live from
Orlando, Florida.
In Uncle Floyd's basement.
It's hot, it's muggy, but I love Orlando. Orlando's one of those places where people that live here shouldn't be allowed to work or shouldn't have to work because there's just so much to do. And I just love this place. It's just too hot for me sometimes.
It's too hot. Well, actually, we're not in the basement. We're in his garage with all of his Chevy emblems all over the place. And I can't wait for him to bust us.
Yeah, because he doesn't know we're here. And since it's kind of weird to say we're in somebody's basement when Florida doesn't have basements.
Right.
Which is kind of weird. But about being in Florida, I love being in Orlando. Like I said, I like being in Kissimmee. There is this little grocery store. I think it's called a Bravo grocery store. And I went in there one time. First time I was there, and I was so pumped because they had this little section where they were serving food, and the vegetables were the brightest colored vegetables I had ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get anything that time, but I waited a whole year to come back.
It's been longer than that. It's been like 2.
Well, when we went back the following year.
We didn't get it in either.
Yeah, I went in, but I don't know, it was just something about it. I just wasn't ready to get it. But
finally,
this time, I'm getting it. It's down there on Earl Bronson. East Earl Bronson, down there by the Sun Plaza Mall.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some of that this time.
Well, while you're getting that, I'm going to get my Wawa quesadilla.
I love Wawa.
Or quesadilla.
And I see they have sourdough milk.
Yeah, they didn't have that the last time. We're so hungry.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes. I like Wawa. I hate that Ohio doesn't have a Wawa.
Yeah, we should petition.
No, we should just move.
No, we should petition.
No, we should just move.
I think we should just petition.
I think we should just move.
Okay, we can go back and forth all day long. We only have Uncle Floyd in Orlando. The rest of our family's in Ohio.
But the rest of your family wants to move to Orlando, so let's get it done.
But your family doesn't.
They can visit.
I can't with you. But yeah, I'm about to enjoy this quesadilla, this chicken and cheese quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna melt in my mouth.
I hope you don't get heartburn or acid reflux.
You know what? Mind your business. Not everything gives you heartburn.
Forgive me for caring about my wife. Divorce me for caring.
Mind your business.
Annul the marriage for caring.
I'm sorry. You forgive me?
Nope.
Buster.
Nope.
Anyway, what's today's topic?
Today's topic. This is a hot trending topic that's been going on for the past week. And if you've been paying attention to social media, and I think it's kind of been on regular TV, last week, Angela Yee had an interview with a young man named August Alsina, and he alleged that he had an extramarital affair with Jada Pinkett Smith. And this past week, Jada Pinkett and Will went to her red table and she confessed that she had an entanglement.
Entanglement.
But not an affair. Or not, she won't say it's a relationship, but I think Will pressed her on it.
Yeah, he did. He had her call it what it was.
Yeah, she wasn't entangled in anything. They were separated. She chose to go find her comfort somewhere else, and I think the little young man got tied up.
He got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, he doesn't understand the rules of the side dude, but that's on him.
Oh, maybe he didn't think he was a side dude.
Man, it was a classic. What do you mean he wasn't a side dude?
Maybe he didn't think he was the side dude.
Of course.
You know that story, men always telling their side chick, "Oh, I'm leaving my wife. I'm gonna marry you."
Listen.
I'm listening, ears open.
Even if whatever it was they had going on, he's a 20-year-old man. He's a side dude that got caught in his feelings because he cannot believe that Jada Pinkett, even though she's separated from A-list actor Will Smith, who's like 6 foot whatever, is not going to at least go back to Will Smith or something similar. So he got caught in his feelings. She was getting her rock off. It was just a MILF and Cougar situation.
To put it so bluntly.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so.
That's what it was. But the topic that we have here is, for years, Will and Jada has been notorious for being open about the relationship, saying they have an open relationship, talking bluntly about how they're raising their children and the things that they do in their marriage. And over the last couple of years, it seems they had to backtrack because they've been opening themselves up to a whole lot of scrutiny and negativity, and they just like now they're having to defend everything that they're doing, or what they did. What they did, and try to explain it because everybody's building their own assessment on it. But our thing is just that when you're in a relationship, putting your personal relationship, marriage, or family business out front leaves you open to scrutiny.
Yeah.
Because people interpret what they want to interpret when you put it out there.
Yeah, and we don't do it. We're not judging, saying what's right, wrong, or whatever. But just some things, especially when you're broadcasting, you're in an open relationship and bringing in other members or other people into the relationship, that causes issues. And like I said, we're not judging, but take that example of Will and Jada with their backpedaling and trying to explain now. But it's not just them or celebrities. Regular people like us do it too. And
we don't.
Not us, but just normal Joe Schmoes, sometimes give too much information, especially on social media, and it causes problems.
Right. Like, for example, so I'm not going to pinpoint all celebrities, but then sometimes there's people like there's in celebrity status who try to continue to live a certain lifestyle. They feel like they get married, but they can still live this single life. And sometimes their partner feels like they can just assimilate that same lifestyle into a marriage lifestyle, and you cannot. You open yourself for conflicts and people reading into it. I'm even going to put your girl on blast a little bit.
Who?
Cardi B.
What'd she do?
Because remember when she was first getting married to Quavo, she was talking all this nonsense about orally do this and I'm gonna do this, give him this every day to, pretty much to keep him from going elsewhere. But he still went out and cheated on her anyway for some stripper, and then he went through hell and high water to get her back.
Oh.
It's just the fact that she's putting that personal business out there. So look at it like this: she puts that business out there, and then he goes again, trying to continue his lifestyle in the strip club.
Single life, yeah.
So now he's a target, and the stripper's like, oh, okay, let me show Cardi what's up. Goes right to him. He's weak. Whatever happens and ensues. And that's what I'm talking about. You're broadcasting your personal relationship. You leave yourself open for scrutiny. You leave yourself open for problems. And anything that goes on in your relationship, you should keep behind closed doors.
Yeah, because you never know who's secretly hating and just waiting for the opportunity to jump in. And for some reason, you men are just weak.
Not this one. This one is straight.
You sure? I was waiting to see what you were going to say.
I'm good. You ain't got to worry about that at all.
I ain't worried. But anyway, I totally agree with that. I just think marriage is between, two people, and the private thing should remain private.
Right.
And again, like I said before, we're not judging. Do you, if that's what makes you happy. But for us, we just can't roll with it.
Doesn't fly. And like I've said before, I think I said in a previous podcast, I like to try to be an example of, with our relationship, we keep things close to the chest. And so we've been together 5 years. We've been married.
Ooh, it's been that long?
Yeah.
We'll be married. It'll be 3 years this year.
In August. Next month, really.
Oh, it is July.
Yes.
Happy anniversary. Early.
I'll tell you when it gets here. But, number one, if anybody knows me knows I do not put my wife on social media.
Thank you.
Majority of the people on social media, all they see is a body with a
image over my face.
Yeah, emoji on her face, or I think it's one picture where you had all these glasses and there's a big hat and you really can't see your face. Nobody knows my wife's real name. And, you know, I do that out of respect for her because she doesn't want to be out there on blast.
Yeah, and I don't, you know, social media is not for everybody. I'm one of those people. I'm not on social media. I just don't get it telling your business. Right. Like what you have for breakfast, and that's just not me. So he respects that, and it kind of has become a game because people are a little irritated that they can't see my face, and especially since we're married.
Who cares?
Yeah, so I mean, you like it because you get to take control and make people mad.
Who cares? But what I do share, I don't share personal things. So I might share like a picture of us on vacation after the fact, pictures of our wedding definitely after the fact. Maybe we went out for dinner. Again, those pictures are after the fact. I never post anything when we're actually on location because not saying that I'm somebody important, but with social media, man, you just never know who's hating you, who's watching you, or who's just waiting for the opportunity to mess something up good that you have. So I'm very careful about exposing parts of our relationship. I don't talk about when we're arguing or what
we argue.
Rarely. I don't say anything about what we do in the bedroom at all, period. And I don't like when people imply anything like, when y'all should be doing this for kids. That's none of your business what I should be doing to have kids. But anyway.
Get off your soapbox.
Right. But I mean, the moral of it is like what we do, we keep close to chest. When we have a disagreement or we're upset, we do real good of talking to each other about it and try to get it out of the way. We don't want it flowing throughout the house because, you know, in the past, it was really hard for me to communicate. And I worked really hard to get past that because I love my wife. And if she's upset, then I'm upset. If she's doing well, then I'm doing well. If she's happy, then I'm happy.
And the same with you. You know, when you're upset, I'm upset. If you're happy, I'm happy. And it's all about communication. And we make sure not to go to bed angry. I know I've heard that a lot of times growing up, and it's true. You want to discuss and communicate and make sure you don't go to bed angry because tomorrow's not promised. Right.
And I try to approach each day of my marriage as the first time that I met my wife. I try to approach it as something new. What more can I do? What more interesting things that I can think of to keep our connection going, keep us going, getting closer. My marriage and my relationship is very important. So again, I work hard every day. I should be paid a salary.
For real? Like I don't work hard?
It's hard work. To keep this going. My wife is what's the term Jody said, my rib. You know, I'm complete. It's like, you know, putting the rib back in its place. It's like a puzzle. You got the puzzle finished. So that's how I approach my marriage. I want to make sure the puzzle stays complete. I'm not going to let anybody come knock pieces off the table or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's not one-sided. I do what I'm supposed to do as well.
Right, you do what you're supposed to do.
To make sure the relationship moves forward.
That's what the vow said. Love, honor, obey. Do what you're supposed to do.
Get out of here.
Obey. All right. Well, we got some free music coming up here. We're going to give you this break. We'll be right back.
All right. Okay, we're back.
All right, that was Mirror Mirror by Mr. David Ortiz. I was just doing one of my searches out there and I came across this album. He's definitely got some really good music, some jazz and some contemporary R&B type things going on. So Google him, look him up.
Google him,
look him up, purchase some of his music and enjoy it. So in the second segment, we're just going to discuss this 2020 presidency. Woo!
What's up with your boy?
Mr. West. So are you voting?
Of course I'm voting, not for him.
Well, why not?
First of all, is he serious or is it just a publicity stunt for his new album?
Well, I do recall 4 or 5 years ago, he was on stage. MTV had gave him this time to just kind of run his mouth and say whatever. And he was up there just saying stuff that just didn't make any sense. And at the end, he said, in 2020, I'm going to run for the President of the United States.
But didn't he already miss some legitimate things that need to be done to be on the ballot?
He missed the time for some states. He missed the time frame to apply and get his name on the ballot. So in key states, it won't matter. So even if he does seriously run, if he is, that's cool. He's not going to have enough votes for anything, even if let's just say hypothetically everybody votes for him. He's still going to miss out because key states, he's not going to be on the ballot. And I don't know if he's even put in his. I think he has to do an application or something like that as well.
He hasn't done that either.
I don't believe so. Based on the information I've obtained, I don't think he has.
Right. I think it's publicity.
Yeah, of course, because I think he has another album coming out. But just with Kanye, man, I just think his whole shtick, whatever it is, I think he's just one big publicity stunt. If he would have actually came out earlier in the year and actually campaign, right, and he even did some debates, even as an independent, if he would have came out and did some stuff earlier, I might give him the benefit of the doubt. But the election is less than 4 months away.
Yeah.
Less than 5 months away? November?
Yeah.
4 or 5 months away. So, yeah, I don't like it because
this is a serious vote that we're facing in 2020, and I think by him just causing this ruckus, that's going to split votes even. Yeah,
it's definitely a vote divider, and it really goes into Trump's favor, which is the unfortunate part of it, because I don't really think we can do another 4 years of that gentleman. And honestly, Biden is no better, but I think right now we definitely are in one of those situations. It's either the devil or his brother. We've already had the devil, so let's go ahead and try his brother and see where it takes us.
All I'm saying is do your research and vote.
Yeah.
Voting is important. We've been through so much as a people that we have this right, and we need to use our right. We need to vote. It's important.
Yeah. Vote people, not party. So when I say that, I don't necessarily vote Republican or Democrat. But of course, I did vote for Obama. I did not vote for Trump. I did vote for Hillary because that was just a choice between the devil and his sister. I was going to get a sister try because I didn't want to be bothered with the devil. I already knew where he was coming. But in the pre-elections, during, the primaries, before you select who you really want to be the president or whatever, to run for a certain party, I actually voted for Kasich on the Republican side because Kasich actually came out like a legit, mature politician. He wasn't playing Trump's game like Ted Cruz and them. They were all trying to play Trump's game with the insults and all that stuff, and they failed. That's not their game. And Kasich really wasn't going. He was going with the issues. He was saying what he needed to say, and he didn't fall into the trap. But I think the only reason why Kasich didn't make it is because he was definitely going to use Obamacare and keep it going, and Republicans didn't get behind him. But I think they got behind Trump because they were definitely going to try to get rid of Obamacare. They're still trying to get rid of it. And each year and each time, they just pick away at it little by little. One, I think, is just to make Obama look bad and make the Affordable Care Act worse. But since I do work in the insurance game, I know a little bit more what's going on. So a lot of the things that they have been taking away from the Affordable Care Act has been making it worse. But it's not making it worse for Obama himself, it's making it worse for the everyday people. You and I know that firsthand of what we had to deal with for a doctor visit.
Yeah, but we're not going to go into all that.
No.
We're just the point of the conversation is just to do your research and vote for who you believe meets what you're looking for.
Morally.
Yeah, well.
Morals.
Vote for who you feel meets your standards. Yeah, just do your research and just go out and vote.
Yeah. Bear in mind, this is just all our personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt and make your own decisions. But we definitely hope everybody goes out there and vote. And even though you don't agree with what's going on in politics, be an adult with your debates. Don't get out of pocket. Don't get the name calling and all that other stuff. Just be adults about it. Agree to disagree, shake hands, walk away, and come back later on and be friends.
Yes, everybody has the right to their own opinion, and as long as we can agree to disagree and be respectful, knowing that we're all human beings, just be respectful.
Right. And don't just do your research on the presidency. During this time, there's a lot of other elections going on that's like maybe on the state or federal level or your local level. Mm-hmm. Those are very, very important because you have more control of what's going on in your community when you get out and vote on those issues as well. You know, what sheriffs are coming in, what's judges, your mayor, city council, all that is very, very important. You just want to definitely make sure you're listening to them, doing your research like the her said, and make sure you're voting for somebody who represents your needs and the needs of the community.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Good.
Well said,
oh,
buddy.
Way to go there, Pumpkin. Right. Anyway, well, that's going to be our show today. We just really wanted to touch base on some things today. Definitely share our feedback on relationships, give you some feedback on the coming presidency, and just number one takeaway from this show: if you're in a relationship, keep your business your business.
Right, and I got one more thing to say.
What?
Truce.
Okay.
Now take me to Wawa.
Walk.
Oh, whatever. All right, it was nice chatting with you guys. We'll see you. Not see you, but we'll talk to you soon.
Oh,
what?
Gotta let them know.
What?
We have a radio show coming. Yes.
How did we forget that?
So coming, if not this Sunday or next Sunday, follow me on Twitter at. Give me a sec.
You don't know your Twitter?
I don't.
What is it called? Your Twitter tag?
My Twitter handle.
Yes, Twitter handle.
I have so freaking many here. So follow me on Twitter at MSTAJ_HARK. Okay? That is where you'll get all the updates on what we're doing with the podcast and this new radio show that's going to be 6 o'clock on Sunday nights with WMVU.org. It's an internet online radio. So it's going to be separate from the podcast, and we're on the radio. So we're going to be talking about this, that. We're going to be playing music, gospel, R&B, hip hop, whatever, jazz. We're going to have guests on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be for hours. It's going to be every Sunday, 6 to 8. If not this Sunday, the following Sunday.
You said 6 to 8?
6 to 7. Yeah, 6 to 7. And the name of that radio station is WMVU.org. So follow me at Twitter at Mr. J_Hark, MSTAJ_Hark. Feel free to DM me any topics that you would like to hear, any song requests, We'll get to it. Any questions? If you have a question that you want us to answer regarding relationships, we'll either answer it on the podcast or we'll either answer it on the show. Doesn't matter. But follow us, and also follow my IG at Sons of SP Phillips Fashion, where you can see the latest and greatest things going on with our business that we're putting together. And there's a lot of things on there that we can share with you because we share our vacation, vision, love, and lifestyle. So I hope to hear from you. Like I said, inbox me, DM me any questions, any comments, and just stay tuned to Twitter, and you'll hear more information.
And as always, thank you for your ears.
Thank you for you. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, come on now.
No, Germany, you failing me. Germany, yes. Ohio, we standing strong. 76%. Missouri is new, 2%. Pennsylvania, I got peoples in PA. Florida, come on, Orlando Kissimmee, I need you. I got Davenport, North Carolina, we picked up 5%, so we're getting ears. Illinois, I don't know anybody in Illinois. Texas, but Ohio, we are strong. I need these other 50 states and these other countries to come in and keep us strong so we can all grow together. That's it. I'm out. Peace. Uncle Floyd is coming in here, and he's kind of buff. And
let's go eat.
I'm hungry. Peace.
All right.
98.9 The Truth, Columbus and everywhere. WTRH. You're not listening to The Truth.
I'm your wife. You can't fire me. We in this together.
The truth! You can't handle the truth!